Well, that didn't last long. I was like right back. Um, I was listening to David Rodriguez. Uh, I can't remember the headline. It's the one he just did today. So, but somebody could listen to this later. I can't remember what it was called. Shoot. And, anyways, he just cracks me up sometimes. When he gets in a mood, he's really funny. He says some funny stuff. Um, but one of the things is, so I was making dog stew because I was, there's so many reports coming out, like, you better be prepared, you better have food and stuff. And so I was like, I was going to cook some dog meat. I was like, well, I'm just going to make a whole stew just in case, they have to live off of that for a while. So, and one thing, in case you don't know about dogs, they have a really, their system is built to eat a lot of bacteria, way more than ours. And that's why I say they would be scavengers. That's what they're designed for, to go out and eat rotten food, whatever's left, carcasses that are left, garbage that they find. That's what their system is designed for. So if you have vegetables and stuff, make sure they're ones they can eat. They can eat most every single one. And if they're starting to go bad or whatever, you can cook them into a stew and put them over your dog's food. You should improve your dog's food, by the way. If you're feeding your dog any kind of, almost every single brand basically is like you're feeding them cardboard. And so you should put some healthy stuff over it. And but you can make something like that, and just kind of mush it up into I don't know, like a smoothie or something, and then just pour some over their food. They'll get a lot more nutrition that way. And but anyway, so I was doing that because I've been doing making dog food for a long time. As soon as I started finding out, I saw the documentaries like 6 or 7 years ago about the dog food and what's happening to dogs and animals and cats that are put onto our food that we are sold. So anyways, it's bad. But when his thing finished and my stew thing finished, it had already gone into the next show, which I don't understand why it would go into the news after him, but it went into some news station. I think probably CNN, some bullshit. They're all the same. They're all bullshit. And it was this stupid fucking, oh my God, I am so sick of these people who just put on a bunch of makeup and just sit there and lie right through their fucking teeth. Don't tell me they're all this fucking ignorant. I don't buy it. So she's sitting there saying that, for one thing, it's so dangerous right now. Oh my God. The only way forward is every single person must get these. And you guys, right now, the people who already got these, they're being killed. In 3/4 of the people dying right now had these, but it's those people who don't have them. They are out to kill you people. We have got to get everyone on board. This is important. And the good news is 850,000 people stepped up yesterday. Oh, the saints. They stepped up and they got them, you guys. We're on our way, but come on. Everyone, join in. Join in with the fight. Save the world. Get yours today. Oh, damn. The people who believe this fucking nonsense is, oh my God. This is what got me though, is because this stupid bitch was sitting there saying, this new variant, it's as dangerous as Ebola and AIDS and, well, which were all manufactured by the same bitch that manufactured the one we're in right now. So it's good you kind of put them all together there for us. Thank you. But I'll tell you, as a nurse, well, as a young person growing up, AIDS was terrifying. I mean, I wasn't growing up during it. I was dating during it. And it was it was rough times, man. And it was very scary. And, it was tough. And it was a death sentence. This nonsense bullshit that they're trying to do right now, that's not the fucking death sentence. This is. And I think that the ones that I think that these ones were just like to prepare for what they really want to do. I think there's one inoculation that is, but like I said, we're in a bunch of petri dishes. They're testing different things. Like, okay, so if we mix this, what happens? Okay, so what if we put this in the water? What happens? What if we do this? What if we do that? Blah! Fucking bitch motherfuckers. So they are doing that. But I think that the super one that they want to do would just be everybody. So I think that's what they're trying to force right now, is to try and get, you know, the Gestapo brain ones to force the other ones into doing it, because we are risking their lives. No, your fucking McDonald's is risking your life. But the thing that really got me was when she said, this is as serious as Ebola. Ebola was the only time I was ever really, really scared, working as a nurse in the hospital. That's when I got scared of the sicknesses out there. And the whole thing with it is immediate. I mean, like, within a few hours of exposure, your eyes and your ears are bleeding. Like, you're fucking dying from the moment you are exposed. So this is fucking bullshit. They are trying to, it is all just fear factor, fear factor, fear factor. How can we get them more scared? How, Ebola, that's scary. They're not going to look it up and try and remember about Ebola. Let's just tell them, this is serious, people. This is as serious as Ebola. Bullshit. I remember, and just think about that. The poor petri dish of fucking South Africa. And, you know, Gator, bitch tits, who's got his little petri dish of India and Africa. You know, he's fucking go all in. God, that guy's a piece of shit. But so, when that was going on, there was a lot of people who were just like, oh my God, it was terrifying. I don't even know what they were showing on the news, because I didn't watch the news. I just knew what we were being told at the hospitals and stuff like that. And that there was some Americans, doctors who were over there, and they had gone, I think, to go to help or something, and they were getting it and dying. And then there was stuff that, like, it was coming back, and that was like, oh my gosh, you go into a patient's room who has that, you're done for. Like, they can't figure it out at all. And I don't remember how long you could have it to pass it, because there's definitely an inoculation period and a part where you are can get other people sick, but it's a death sentence, and it's quick. There's none of this bullshit. There's no going on a ventilator and wait till you're better. None of that. You know, this is the sickness that they're trying to push as being serious is not compared to real serious ones. The thing that is the serious part is their cure. That's what they're trying to get in you, is a cure. And if you're just going to sit there and just be oblivious, you're going to think that Big Pharma and the government, they're there to save you. They're there to help you. Yeah. If you're going to believe that nonsense, you know, then I don't know. It's your destiny, I guess. You're walking off the plank. But, you know, they're lying. But to catch that part of the news and see, because I wonder, you know, sometimes, like, my mom will say, her sister's messaging her, and she's just in a panic, and, oh, you've got to go get it now. Whoa. And I mean, I had a kid, one of my kids offered me $500. Biden's a fucking lowballing at people at 100, but look at how much division he can cause. Oh, we gave $100. We'll give you 100. Like, you people just don't budge, do you? Come in, we'll give you $100. Oh, my life's only worth $100. Yeah, dude. And I was just 500. No, thank you. I'm good. And I said, you may as well just stop offering. I mean, you could offer $1 million, and I'm still gonna say no. So go way beyond what you've got, because I'm not doing it. And but that's part of their division too. Is look at that, like how many people would be like, well, I didn't get paid. I didn't get any money for it. Oh, that's not fair. These people, they just feed off of this, you guys. If this is your attitude, if this is your behavior, you're a product of them. If you don't straighten up your shit, get your house in order, and fucking wake up, then, you're choosing your own destiny. So, go down any dark alley you want. And you've got fucking killers waiting for you every fucking where. And it's so crazy too, because when I went with her yesterday, because I've already said, I'm a hermit. I don't want to go out. I know we're in the middle of a war. This is all fake, all of this stuff. We're in a serious crisis right now. You're in danger when you go out. And it's definitely not safe. You're safest to stay in your home, in your safe place. And they're trying to take that away from people. And not just coincidence. All of a sudden they can evict people. At the same time, you need a safe place to be. I would have opened my house if there was people who needed a safe place. And hopefully that all of us, who are aware of what's going on would, help shelter others that are out there. Who knows how they're going to keep playing this out? Like, everyone. I don't ever hear anybody who said, oh, this is going just the way I thought it was going to. Everybody's always like, oh my God, I didn't know it was going to go like this. You still know what's going on. You still know where we're headed. And, you can see where we're going, but, how rocky the terrain is. I don't think anybody was expecting things to go this way, especially time-wise. Oh my gosh, no. I did not think that we would be in this position at this time. I thought we would be I thought this would go much faster. So, they're fighting to keep control. They're fighting hard to keep control. And they've got such power. They've been doing this so long. They've got such power over so many people's minds. So, but, that's conscious awareness. That's waking yourself up. That's knowing that you are something more than what you believe you are. Not setting limitations on yourself, not setting limitations on your experience. And that's not in the way that they want to dirty that up by, turning it into a bunch of chimos running around eating people and shit. They are, and that's one thing that I was talking about earlier. I don't think I finished saying, because, people think like, oh, well, my family's buried and stuff like that. But they've got a lot of human waste. They take body parts from people. They have people who are just, they have warehouses. They're just making body part people. They're just making people for sale. That's all they're doing. And all of those people who, once they get used, like if you go in and you have to have a whole body, but all you need to take out is the heart and the lungs and kidneys or whatever these fucking relics need, then you have a lot of waste. So they take the waste to these places that are, it's gross. It is something where you can take, like people who do animal slaughter and stuff like that, they take it to this place. And the reason I had seen about it was one of those pig farmer murders, which, fucking hell, every time you go in and you watch one of those, you think like, oh, this is going to be the same one I saw before. No, there's a lot of them. What the fuck? A lot of these fucking pig farmer murderers. Oh my God, I guess because they know pigs will eat anything. I don't know. It's weird. People are warped, man. But so this one who was killing people, his was no longer an active pig farm. So who knows how many other people he killed before. If he was there with the pigs or he just bought this old farm. All I know is he was a killer and he knew to go and take the waste to this, it's like a plant or something, like some kind of a waste processing of animal products, organic material, not like leaves and shit like that. So you take all this gunk and guts and gross ass shit to this place and then they process it and they turn it into something and they turn it into this like jelly kind of gross ass shit, and then they sell that jelly to like places that make burgers for McDonald's and stuff like that. Like you got to remember, like these corporate places are all owned by the same group of people. They may put a different guy in charge of it, But it's all of this. That's why it's like an evil cabal. It's like this evil group that owns every fucking thing. So they put this this jelly crap in all sorts of stuff. It goes in all sorts of products, face products, everything, whatever this fucking gross ass shit is. And in this one, it was talking about this guy had gone and dumped all these human remains up there, and it was processed right into the thing. So we're getting all these human remains. Well, he's not the first fucking one to do it. They've already been caught by finding human tissue in our food. So that's what, they want complete control, and they want to turn us into these, I don't know, gross ass things that they are. Fucking, I don't know, consumption. I don't know, it's really just gross. But yeah, they've been feeding us. People, that's why you got to get away from eating as processed foods. And on the foods that you can grow and stuff, I mean, they're poisoning the air, the water, the dirt. They're anything that you put on to kill animal or bugs or whatever. There's other things you can use too. Is I had read about like soapy water. You can put that on your plants and stuff, and it will keep bugs from eating it. And I think there's some other ones like with vinegar and stuff. You can look them up. But there's other things to do because they're chemicals. They're poisons and stuff that they, they're, what do they call them? Fertilizers and all that shit. All the things to keep bugs away and all their shit is all just toxins to kill us. So they get them in our food no matter what. They do everything they can to keep us in a weakened position, because if we're weak and they convince us that they're saving us, then we'll go and support them. We'll go buy their expensive ass drugs that make us feel better for a minute, not paying any attention to what's going on inside of our body that is killing our other organs. But for a minute, we feel good. We don't have any worries. We're not stressed out. Life's not that hard. Well, it's just fucking zombie world. So, anyways, I don't know. I feel like I'm on a rant today about people have got to get it in their head of what is really going on here. And every single thing is for human consciousness to wake up, to claim its sovereignty, to claim yourself as a sovereign being, that you make your own choices. You have rights as a living soul. And they want to take those rights away. They want to manipulate you into giving those rights to them. And that is sad to watch. It's sad to watch what's going on. So, okay, I'll just stop there. I'm really on a rant today. I'll probably be back. I probably just won't stop. And it's just still. It's so weird outside. It is so still. It's so overcast. Oh my gosh. And it's just weird how it feels so much like a sauna. I just feel like that if you have one group and they're trying to use whatever they have to manipulate the weather, and they're doing theirs, and the other one is trying to stop them, but also they're trying to create systems to create more fires. When I looked that up yesterday and it said 844 fires within the last 4 seconds just around here, it's like, fucking hell, what are they just, they got just drones going out shooting fire everywhere? Like, what the hell? I mean, you live out here, you may as well just be prepared. You're going to be evacuated at some point. They're trying as hard as they can. So they create these weather systems that when they collide, they create these storms and stuff. And when the cold and the heat hit, it creates thunderstorms. And thunderstorms, because the lightning is their perfect thing that they blame. Once we all see, oh, there's a thunderstorm, who goes out? Is going to sit and watch all the lightning and can see where it's going to hit. They don't fucking know if it's a drone that came and shot it with fire. They don't fucking know. They just assume because they're told, because the news said so. But it's all lies. They lie about every fucking thing. And so they make lightning hit their pretend lightning hit the trees, but it was, oh, there's a storm. Oh, we really prayed for that rain. here we have the lightning hitting, making more storms. So anyways, they do it in all the different places. They have their own ways of creating fucking hurricanes and tornadoes and all sorts of shit. It's like literally we live in Truman world. And it's funny too how it was his was like a firmament, his was like a dome, his was like, I swear to God, I really do think that is what it is. And when we go past what we can see, that it loses this illusion, this picture they've created that we see because they tell us what's there. So we see what they want us to see. But if we go past what's there, what they call space, outer space, I think it's just, it's cavernous. It's a place that you can move through portals and stuff to go to other worlds and other realities. Not everybody's going to get a go. Because if you aren't working on yourself and you're just in this selfish, oh, science is God. If you're just in that, you get to go and go through that. You're going to play that out. Maybe you end up being AI for a few lives. I don't fucking know. That's the creepy thing is like they want to capture your essence. They want to capture your soul and keep it entrapped. These people who would think like, oh yeah, oh, I could have a really good body. I'm just going to go get in one of those. Oh, I won't even have pain. Yeah, you got somebody else who's just the battery pack for what they ever want to do. So, but if you're not working on yourself and you're not, preparing for what's going on and not preparing just like, oh, I got to get food. It's the end of the world. I'm not talking about that kind of preparing. I'm talking about healing your wounds and, get in touch with what is bigger than you to find your connection to all that there is. And that is when you get to go out and go beyond the firmament or beyond the dome or, go out there and play out in space. So anyways, that's how I dig it. So I'll probably be back. I'm just on a rant today. It's just weird. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.